Hey, what's going on, investors? Back again with everyone's favorite video series, how much I got paid in dividends last month. This is the video series where I share exactly how much companies paid me for doing absolutely nothing. This is true passive income. Getting these checks almost on a daily basis is a great constellation prize for times like this when the market just tanks and you dread looking at your portfolio. Dividend-paying companies are typically well established with a track record of greatness. So even when the stock price drops, keep expecting those monthly or quarterly dividend checks to keep on coming in. That's exactly what we will need one day when we are retired and have a stream of income coming our way just for existing. I'll also share which companies gave us a pay raise because that pathetic merit increase your work may or may not have given you just isn't cutting it. Make sure you hit that like button for the algorithm and subscribe because I make these dividend update videos every single month. There's no better time to build wealth than today. I mean, just look at all these Dow companies that are down for the year. Home Depot, this is as blue chip as it gets, is down 22% for the year. I know 3 months ago, we would have done anything for a 20% discount on Home Depot shares. During times like this, we have to ask ourselves, has the core business of Home Depot changed? I mean, are they still selling a Grayson 7-piece ash gray wicker outdoor patio dining set with cushion guard sky blue cushions for $830? You betcha. Now, I planted those seeds of wealth when I bought shares of JP Morgan Chase on Friday at a 15% discount since the start of the year. By investing into this company, it's a chance for me to get exposure to the same asset that millionaires and billionaires own. And the key for them is that they buy stocks and they don't sell them when the headlines look bad. They buy and hold their investments. We already know people will do anything for a McDonald's cheeseburger, and we can get this great company on a 12% sale. We know people will keep buying those Apple MacBooks to watch the latest season of Love is Blind, and we can get Apple on an 8% discount. This gives us ownership of the most valuable company in the world. Investing fam, at the end of the day, tough times don't last, but tough people and companies do. On the other side of the coin, we have Chevron, which is up 35% since the year started. This is a company that had a 5% starting dividend yield in 2021. It just proves that it pays to be a dividend investor. Let's take a look at the company that gave us a pay raise in January. Now, BlackRock is a hidden gem in the investing community. They literally own the world, but most people have never even heard of this company, and they just gave us an amazing 18.2% raise. With a new year, we also have companies being added to the S&P 500 Dividend Aristocrat list. This is a list of companies that have paid increasing dividends for at least 25 straight years. And now this list includes a total bro in Brown & Brown, ticker symbol BRO. Don't get any ideas, this is an insurance company. And this year, Church & Dwight was also added. For the past 25 years, all the profits they've made from people getting it on safely have helped investors' pockets in more ways than one. Now, the other side of that coin is that we have AT&T being booted from the Aristocrats list as they did not raise their dividend last year. That ends a streak of 30 plus years. Its Warner Media spinoff means that the dividend will be cut by nearly 50%. As someone who owns this stock, let me just say this is exactly why I own dozens of companies. Because even with this news, it's not even going to make a slight dent into my portfolio. Alrighty, now for the actual reason you clicked on this video to see all the companies that paid me. We rang in the new year with JEPI, an income ETF, paying me $10.09. Income ETFs have gotten a bad rep lately, partly because they've been lying about how much their taxes will be all year, but JEPI, as far as I know, JP Morgan Chase did provide accurate tax information. The next company to pay me was Chubb, paying me a whole $2.40. This is an international insurance company. After Chubb, we have Pepsi paying me $11.83. Pepsi has been relatively strong this year, only going down a few percentage points compared to the rest of the stock market. The next company to pay me was Medical Properties Trust, They paid me almost $20 at $19.88. It's a pretty cool feeling to know that I do nothing with the healthcare industry, yet I'm getting checks every single quarter for simply just owning some real estate. After MPW, we had Medtronic pay me $6.93. Medtronic, I feel like, is a stock that's always at a great bargain because there's always so much short-term news impacting medical equipment. But I personally do feel like Medtronic is a great company and is at a great value. After MDT, we have MGP, and this is MGM Growth Properties. I got paid $7.38. MGP owns a lot of the real estate associated with casinos and hotels. They own a lot of the Las Vegas Strip. And this pending merger that they have with Vici is going to give them even more control of the Las Vegas Strip, which we know gets millions of tourists all around the world every single year. After this real estate company, we have another REIT in Realty Income, not Reality, and they paid me $6.61, which went back into buying more shares of Realty Income, not Reality. And after we have another REIT in Store Capital paying me $13.86. This is one of those companies that's remained kind of stagnant ever since C19. But with C19 possibly finally being over, I do think this is a great buying opportunity to add more shares of Store. The next company to pay me dividends was another income ETF in NUSI, and they paid me $16.65. I do think I'm going to make a video on NUSI's protective put being a little bit too conservative, so be on the lookout for that video in the coming months. After NUSI, we have NRZ. This is a mortgage company, and they paid me $3.07. Glad to see that dividend continue to rise. It used to be 50 cents a share for a stock that was less than $10 before C19. They've been paying a dividend ever since then, but it's just been significantly reduced from what they used to pay. So after NRZ, we have Chase Bank, which paid me $15, ticker symbol JPM. As I mentioned earlier, I bought more shares of this company on Friday, which means that the next time that JP Morgan Chase pays dividends, they're gonna pay me even more than $15 for simply just buying and holding and doing absolutely nothing. We also had the S&P 500 Spider ETF, SPY or SPY, pay me $8.93. This is just me buying the broad-based index of the 500 largest companies in America. This is one I'm gonna dollar cost average into for the rest of my life at this point. So $8.93. I'm excited to see how much this one will grow in the coming years. The next ETF to pay me was the infamous Global X NASDAQ 100 covered calls ETF, ticker symbol LIAR. And they paid me a mouth-watering $20.30. I just wonder how much of that $20.30 will be taxed as ordinary income. Luckily, Global X provides monthly estimates on how their taxes will be distributed, and I'm sure they're always accurate. Altogether, in January 2022, I had 13 companies/ETFs pay me for a grand total of $142.93. Overall, that is a 65% year-over-year increase from January of 2021, when I only made $86.61. And this is exactly why I love dividend companies. Because your employer, they will try every trick in the book to give you the smallest pay raise possible. But with dividend companies, as long as they are growing their income every single year, they are often incentivized to increase those payments to keep shareholders happy. So now my trailing 3-month total, which is basically how much I make in a quarter, is now up to $522.14, and my trailing 3-month average is now up to $174.05. And you can see here the monthly delta I added here. So I increased an $11 in my 3-month average and increased about $35 in my trailing 3-month total. Now, I recently switched jobs for the first time in my professional career. So that means I'm now getting paid even more money for going to the bathroom at work. But that doesn't mean I can't pay for a bill or two if I wanted with a current dividend income. Dividends are giving me a chance to reach financial independence 1 month and 1 expense at a time. Thankfully, I'll be updating you on that journey every single month for years to come. So just make sure you're subscribed, and please hit that like button so I know that you enjoy videos like this. It really helps out with the algorithm as well. I'd love to hear about your dividend investing journey in the comments below. And since I was late with making this video, March will feature 2 how much I made in monthly dividend videos. Now, my videos are always found in podcast form under the Collect Cash podcast name. And as always, I will buy, stash, and collect cash you later.